And like I always remind everybody to listen to your body. So if I tell you to do something that your body says no, don't do, just go as far as your body allows you. Don't go beyond that. And with that in mind, when somebody says, well, can we go easy on the cobra, we'll listen to that request. So we're going to substitute the cobra with the camel for backward bending. But let's start with some breathing today. For this, I'll face the camera. Let's have some breathing today. We can stand up. Bring your feet closer together. If you can bring it touching, that's fine. If not, just bring them a little as close as you can get them. I'm waiting for Daniel to finish adjusting his camera. Okay. Now, watch my hands. I'm going to rotate my arms so that the palms are facing away from the body. And then I start breathing in as I take the hands up, slowly breathing in. And I time it so that I finish breathing in when the palms touch together above my head. And when they touch, I stretch up as if I'm going to touch it, and I lift my chest and I breathe in fully. Fill the lungs as much as you can. Then I start breathing out and allow the palms to face away so that they're facing down when I'm breathing out. And I time the out breath so that I finish breathing out when the palms touch the body. Okay. Let's start again. So breathing in, the palms facing up and going up, breathing in. Let's go. Breathe in and bring them together. Lock the thumbs and stretch up to the ceiling. Lift the chest as you keep breathing in and fill the lungs up. Breathing out, start coming down. Time it so I finish breathing out when the palms touch the body. Okay, start again. Breathing in, and the hands touch. Breathing out, let's start coming down. We'll do 3 more times. Breathe in, take the arms up. Palms clasped, elbows stretched, touch the ceiling, lift the chest and breathe in fully. Breathe out, bring them down. 2 more to go. Breathe in, take them up. Breathe out, take them down. 1 more to go. Breathe in, take them up. Lock your thumbs together and stretch and touch the ceiling. Bend towards the right side. Keep the elbows straight and bend towards the right, feel the left side stretching. Keep the elbows straight. I want the elbows to be locked straight. Come back to center, stand up. Stand up. Touch the ceiling, stretch up to the ceiling. Lock your elbows straight and bend to the left. Bend to the left. Stand up. Breathing out. Drop your hands. Remember, I want you to lock your elbows straight. They're bending. I want them to lock straight like this. Straight up. Not this way, but straight. Lock straight. Good. That's it. That's where we want it to be. Okay, now shake out. You feel the upper arms have stretched already. Shake them out a little. Now I'm going to face this way so you can see part of the front and part of the side as we now start our modified warming up, modified surya namaskar. And we're going to stay away from the cobra today. That's a promise. So we're not going to do the full thing. Okay? Let's start. As you breathe in, bring your arms up. As you breathe out, bring them down. Down. Breathe in, come up, and really stretch. See if you can let your fingers grow tall, going far away from you, so you can feel the stretch in the upper arms. As you tense the arms, you feel the stretch in the upper arms. Breathing out, come down. We'll do 3 more times before we extend. Breathe in, stretch forward, stretch them, feel the stretch in the arms. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, stretch forward, really stretch, feel the tension in the arms. Breathe out, come down. The last one before we extend. Breathe in, stretch forward, stretch really and touch me. Breathe out, come down. Now we're going to extend. Breathe in, come forward, stretch it, maintain that stretch and take it up to the ceiling. Lock your elbows. I want your elbows to be straight. Lock straight. See if you can touch the ceiling. You can if you stretch long enough. Lift your chest up and breathe in fully. Breathing out, come down. Okay, breathing in, let's go forward and up, and you stretch and you lift your chest. Breathe in fully. Breathing out, come down. 2 more times before we extend. Breathe in, stretch forward and stretch up and touch the ceiling. Elbows are locked straight. Chest is up. Breathing out, come down. Okay, the last one at this stage before we extend. Breathe in, come up, lift, touch the ceiling, lift your chest up. Breathe out, come down. Now we're going to extend. Okay, breathe in, come forward. Arms are up, locked elbows. Keep the head between the arms and bend back. You want to feel the tummy stretching, but keep the head between the arms. Don't let it go far away from the arms. Breathing out, straighten up and lower your hands. Breathe in, stretch forward, stretch up, touch the ceiling and bend back, tummy stretching. Breathing out, straighten up and drop your hands. 2 more times before we extend. Breathe in, come forward, lift arms, touch the ceiling, lift chest, bend back, tummy stretching. Breathing out, straighten up and drop your hands. I'm sure your upper arms are already feeling it, so let's shake it out before we extend. You feel it in the upper arms already and the chest. Now we're going to extend. Okay, ready? Breathe in, let's start there again. Forward, up, touch the ceiling, lift chest, bend back, breathe in fully, feel the lungs up, lock the elbows straight. Now breathing out, let's come forward. Go as far forward as you want to go, but don't go beyond the horizontal position where your arms and your trunk are parallel to the floor. You want to get to that point as close to it as you can. Breathing in, come up, and hands down. Okay. Now you should feel the upper arms really exercised. Let me demonstrate what we want to do. Even if you don't get to this point, I'll show you where we want to get. What we want to do is when we come up that way, we want to, keeping the head between the arms, I want to come forward. Don't let the arms go down below this level. You see, the head remains between the arms. The arms and the body are parallel to the floor. Don't let it go down this way. You lose some of the stretch. Keep it there. If you cannot go here, go as far as you can, but keep the head between the arms. That way you feel the maximum stretch in the upper arms and the chest. Okay, let's start. Breathe in. Breathing in. Keep breathing in. Touch the ceiling, lift the chest up and bend back. Still breathing in fully. And now breathing out. We come forward. We get to that point, if you can, where the body and the arms are parallel to the floor. Don't let the arms go below the head. Breathing in, stretch up, straighten up. Breathing out, drop your hands. Don't drop it like this. I want to bring it down this way. Okay, 2 more times before we extend. Okay, let's go. Breathe in, stretch up. Lift your chest up. Bend back, still breathing in. Now breathing out, come forward. Get to that point, or if you can, just as far as you can. Don't let the hand go below the head. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, drop your hands. Okay, one more before we extend. Ready? Okay, let's start breathing in. Hands go out and we go up and we touch the ceiling. Breathing in, bend back. Breathing out, let's go forward. To that point, as far as you can, the body and the arms are parallel to the floor. The hand remains in line with the head. Breathing in, let's go up. Breathing out, drop your hands. Now I know that the upper arms are exercise, the shoulders, the chest. So you can shake them out before we continue. Okay, now we're going to extend. Here's the extension we're going to do. I'll show you the extension. When we get to that point, when we get there, we then continue. Just keep the head between the arms. Go as far as you can towards the floor. If you cannot, some of us can reach the floor, others can reach the leg. Find the lowest part your hand can reach on your leg as you go forward. But watch me again. We don't want to go this way. We want to keep it that way. Okay? So keep the head between the hands. When you get to the maximum the head can go, that's where you can now move the hands forward to touch the leg. Okay, let's start. Okay, ready? Breathe in, taking the hands up. As you breathe in, bend back. Breathing out, come forward, get to that horizontal position, and then continue until you get the farthest you can. Then hold your leg where you can reach or touch the leg. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out, drop your hands. Okay, good. Okay, let's try again. Breathing in, come forward, go up, lift your chest, bend back. Breathing out, come forward, get to that horizontal position, then continue down. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing in, breathing out, drop your hands. Okay, the last one before we extend. Let's start again. Breathing in, let's go out and up, and we lift the chest and we bend back. Still breathing in. Breathing out, we'll bend from the waist
We get to the horizontal position, we continue, we get to the lowest, we then put the hand against the leg, breathing in and come back up, stretch up, bend back, and hands down. The chest is exercised already, upper arms, good. Now we're going to extend. The next extension we're going to do, let me show you quickly. When we come down that way, you get to where you can reach. Then, if your hand can reach the toes, put them on both sides of the toes. If they cannot reach the toes, bend your knees so that you can put your hands, fingers in line with the toes. So when you come all the way down, if your hand does not reach the floor, bend your knees so that they can reach the floor and the fingers are in line with the toes on both sides of the legs. Okay? Okay, let's do the first one. Okay, breathe in. Take your hands up as you breathe in. Up, up, up. As you breathe in, bend back. Breathing out. Come forward. Get to that horizontal position. Continue. The hands get there, then put them on both sides of the toes. Bend your knees if you need to. Breathing in, come up again. Up, 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 up. Breathing out, hands down. Okay, again, breathing in. Let's start going up. Start going up. Lift your chest, bend back. Lock your elbows, stretch. Remember, breathing out, come forward. Get to the lowest. Then bend your knees if you need to. Put your fingers in line with your toes. Now this time, put your hands on the floor and take your right leg back. Watch me. Take your right leg back. And the palms are now on the floor. Right knee is straight. And that's breathing in. Now breathing out, I'm going to bring the right leg forward back to where it was before. Breathing out. And breathing in, we stretch up and bend back. Breathing out, hands down. Okay? Now with the left leg, let's wait for Agnes to catch up. Hands down, good. Okay, now left leg, breathing in, take your hands up. Lift, touch the ceiling, lift your chest up, bend back, breathing in fully. Breathing out, come forward, go to the horizontal position, continue. Bend your knees if you need to put your fingers in line with your toes. Now take your left leg back, put it on the floor. Look up with your head, look up with your head, left leg is straight. Breathe in deeply. Okay, now as you breathe out, bring your left leg back to meet the right. Bring it back. Breathing in, stretch up, stretch back. Breathing out, hands down. We'll do it one more time with the right leg and left leg, and then we can change and do something else. Now, this is supposed to be a warming up exercise, but you can see you've already exercised, stretched most of your body. So one more time with the right leg, left leg, and then we'll change. Okay? Breathe in. Let's go up. Remember, elbows straight. Stretch and touch the ceiling. Bend back. Breathing in still. And now start breathing out. Come forward. Continue down, breathing out, fingers in line with your toes. You need to bend your knees, do so. Then right leg back, breathing in, put it on the floor, head up, breathe in deeply, breathing out, bring it back to meet the left, breathing in, stretch up and bend back. Breathing out, hands down by your side. Okay, the last one with the left leg, breathe in, take your hands up, up, touch the ceiling, lift chest up and bend back as you breathe in fully. Breathing out, come forward, bend from the waist, putting hands in line with the toes. If you need to bend your knees, do so. Breathing in, left leg goes back, head up and breathe in fully. Breathing out, left leg comes back to meet the right. Breathing in, we stretch up and we bend back. Breathing out, hands stand by your sides. Shake out your arms, your shoulders, your chest are stretched. We're going to stretch them more with this other exercise. I'm going to stand and face this way. Okay, now take your arms out, feet together. Palms are facing down initially. Now bring my hand close to the camera so you can see what I'm going to do with my wrist. I'm going to bend the wrist so the fingers point to the ceiling. And I'm pushing out as if I'm pushing something from collapsing on me. Then I rotate and point the fingers back. You can see the stretch traveling to the upper arms and the wrist. Then I rotate again and point the fingers to the floor. Maintain the stretch in the arms as you bring them up together to clasp on top. And stretch as if you're going to touch the ceiling. Lock the thumbs together. You want them to touch together. You want the palms to touch. Good. And then I bring them forward at shoulder level. The tip of the thumbs are touching. The tip of the thumbs are touching. And then I turn the back of the hands together. So the palms are facing outward. And then I sweep back and clasp the hands together this tightly. Not this way, but this way. See how tightly they are? When you hold it there with the elbows locked, you start feeling the chest stretching. Feel the whole chest, the upper arms stretching. Keeping the arms away from the body. Keep it up. Keep it up and away from the body. Keep the chest up, open, and you feel that stretch in the upper arms and the chest. Okay, let's relax. Let's shake it out. Now we'll see what we want to do before we try it again. Okay? So remember, we'll start this way. Then we'll bend the wrist so that the fingers are pointing up and we're pushing. Then we'll bend it so that they're pointing to the back and then pointing to the floor. And then we'll take it up that way. So let's do it. Okay? Start arms out, palm facing down initially. Rotate and point to the ceiling. Bend the wrist, point to the ceiling. To the ceiling, good, to the ceiling. Now rotate and point it to the back. Point it back and then point to the floor. Good. You feel this stretch, then maintain that stretch and bring them up, touching each other. Now touching. Then bring them forward. Tip of the thumbs are touching and you're stretching forward. Tip of the thumbs are touching. Not clasp touching, just touching like this. Just like this. And then back of the hands together. And then we'll sweep back. Keeping the elbows straight. Keep the elbows straight and away from the body, and you feel the chest stretching immediately. Keep the arms away from the body. Don't let it relax. Look up to the ceiling.
and bend forward. Oh, we want to keep the hands this way. We want to keep them there. Let's start again. Shake, shake out, shake out. Okay. Okay, start again. Arms out, palms facing down, palms facing down. Then bend the wrist and let the fingers point to the ceiling. Bend the wrist, good. Then rotate and let the fingers point behind. Rotation, good. And then point to the floor. Then bring the hands together, maintaining that stretch. Bring them together, clasp tightly. Touch the palms, touch, 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 touch. Touch like this. And then bring them forward. Tip of the thumbs together. And then back of the hands together. Back of the hands this way, back. Good. Now maintain that and sweep back. Sweep the hands back. And clasp them together. Very firm grip. Very firm grip. Very firm grip. Arms away from the body. You should feel the whole chest stretching. Head up. Now look up to the ceiling. Look up. And then bend from the waist. Taking the arms up. And your head going down as far as you feel comfortable going. Let the hands go all the way over. Keep breathing in that pose. Keep breathing. And then gently start coming up. Coming up. Release the hands and shake them out. Okay, we'll do it one more time because we want to stretch the whole of the chest. We'll do it one more time. Ready? Hands to the side. Fingers point to the ceiling. Rotate and point to the back. Then point to the floor. Palms together above your head. Stretch your arms down, shoulder level, tip of the thumbs touching. Back of the hands together. Sweep back. And clasp them firmly. Head up, chest open. Look up. And then bend forward. Bring the hands up and over. Let the head go as low as you can get them and the hands go over as far as you feel comfortable going. Breathe in that pose. Keep breathing in and out. Keep stretching the arms. The elbows remain straight. Keep breathing. And gently come up. Wow. I can hear somebody saying wow. Okay. Roll your shoulders, feel the stretch. Now let's sit down. Let's sit down. Lean back on your elbows, so the palms are against the hips and lean back, elbows on the floor. We're going to do that exercise that works on the abs, the leg raising. First, we raise the right leg. Keep the knees straight and watch the space between the heel and the floor and put the left leg halfway there. If you cannot, just take only the right leg. If you can't, take the other one up. If you cannot, keep only the right leg up and keep breathing. When it gets too much, gently lower both legs to the floor. If you cannot raise the left leg, just keep the right up. That's fine for me today. With time, you get to the left. Okay, now come down. Good. Okay, the other side, left leg up. If you can, bring the right leg halfway. If not, keep the left up. If you can, bring the right up halfway. Keep it and keep breathing. If you cannot bring the right up, that's fine. Just take the left alone up. Good. Keep breathing and let's go down. You can see your abs are saying thank you for remembering me today. Your abs are feeling it already. Let's do it one more time. Right leg up and left halfway if you can. If not, just keep the right up. Let's come down. Come down. The other side, left up and right halfway. Come down. Okay, now lie on your back. Lie flat on your back. Take your right leg up as high up as you can. Take it really up. Feel that stretch as you take it the highest you can. Now take your hands up and hold the right leg where you can reach. Hold the right leg where you can reach. It could be the thigh or the knee. Don't hold the knee. It's either below or above the knee, but don't hold at the knee because it's going to affect blood circulation. So hold either below the knee or above the knee, but hold as high as you can except on the knee. And use that to pull that leg up. Keep the left on the floor. Keep the left on the floor and pull that right as high as you can pull it. And keep both knees straight. Both the right knee and left knee straight. And keep stretching. Keep breathing. Pulling right leg forward. Now take your head up from the floor. Bring your head up towards the leg. Bring your leg up towards the leg. Good. And take your hands as high up as you can. The highest you can reach now. And keep breathing. Keep the elbows straight. Take your hands up with the elbows straight. Let it straight. Good. Keep breathing. And gently lower your head and release that leg. Take the left leg up as high up as you can. Then take the hands up and hold the left leg and use it to pull that leg forward. Pull it forward. Don't hold the knee, hold either above or below the knee. If you can hold above the knee, you want to keep the elbow straight. Then take your head up, keep both knees straight, and then slide your hand up the highest your hand can go. Keep both knees straight and keep breathing. Only one leg up, not two legs, only the left leg up. Not the two, only the left up. The right remains on the floor. Good. And gently lower your head and release. Okay, now we can raise both legs. Now I want to raise both legs up. Keep the hands down on the floor. Both legs up. The highest you can get them. If possible, I want the soles to be facing the ceiling. And the head remains on the floor. Now, keeping the left leg up, lower the right leg down towards the floor. The left stays up, the right goes down. Now the right comes back up to meet the left. And then the left goes down to the floor. Left comes back up to meet the right. And right goes down to the floor. Right comes back to meet the left. And left goes down to the floor. Left comes back up to meet the right. And right comes back down to the floor. Right up to the left, last one. Left goes to the floor. And then left comes back. I will keep them up. Both of them up. Up, up, up. Feel the tummy. Now let's come down slowly to a count of 10. Starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I can see some people smiling because your abs are saying thank you, you remembered me today. That's good. That's good. You can feel your abs. Okay. Now let's kneel down. Oh, before we kneel down, we're going to rotate the spine. Let's do some, before we bend backward, let's do some rotation. Sit back this way. Sit back this way. Sit back. Legs in front. We're going to manipulate the spine. And it's very important because it's very good for the nerves that pass through the spinal column. So let's, legs in front. My right hand I'm going to put against my hip so the fingers are pointing along the thighs. Right hand is this way. My left hand I'm going to put against the right knee. So my left palm is against the right knee, this way, good. Now I'm going to look over my right shoulder and I put pressure on my left hand so that I'm rotating the spine. So I'll allow the right hand to go back. The left hand is pulling firmly on the right knee and I feel that rotation in the spine. No bending, just lateral rotation. Keep breathing in that pose. I want you to breathe. Remember to keep breathing. And look to the center. Look to front. Look to front. Good. Let's do it on the other side. Put the left hand against the left hip, fingers pointing down this thigh. Put the right hand over the left knee. And then look over the left shoulder. Press, holding firmly on with the right hand and getting a lateral rotation of the spine. Looking over the left shoulder and rotating the spine. Keep breathing. And back to center. Back center. Okay, we're going to do it again, this time with extension. As everything we do, we normally start with the simple and then we extend. So put the right hand here again and put the left hand there. Now let me show you what we're going to do before we start. We're going to start the way we started. Then after we bend, I release my right hand and gently put it on the floor behind me with the elbow extension so I can use the pressure on the hand to rotate more. So we'll start this way. Okay, look over your right shoulder and then release the right hand and plant it behind you, pressing firmly on that palm with the left hand pulling on the right knee. You can rotate some more. Keep breathing. And relax and back to center. Back to center. Okay. Now, we're going to extend it. Bend the left leg and take it over the right to put it on the other side of the right leg, around the knee area. And you're holding the shin. You're holding the left shin with the right shin, sorry. You're bending the right leg. The right leg you're bending and stepping over the left. And you're holding the right shin with your left hand. But I want to step over. I want to bend, not like this, but like this. I want this one, the right foot to be flat. Yeah, that's it. And flat foot, flat on the foot, not on the heel, but on the sole of the foot, flat, that way. Flat on the floor, put it flat on the floor. Good. And let it stay flat on the floor. And then you're holding the shin with the left hand. And the right hand is on the floor, right? Palm on the floor, behind you. Okay, now look over your right shoulder and use that grip on the shin to pull the right leg as you rotate the spine. You want to feel a rotation of the spine, pressing firmly on the right hand behind and pulling that right shin with the left hand and looking over the right shoulder. And back to front again. Back to front. Keep the hand and the leg where they are. I'll show you another extension. We're going to extend one more. Remember that this one remains flat. I'm going to take my left hand over the right knee. This way. So my left hand was here. Now I'm going to extend it and bring it over the right knee. So I can use the back of the elbow to push the knee when I rotate the next one. Right? So, sorry, no, the left hand. The left hand comes out, goes over the right knee, and rests on the right thigh. Then I use the elbow to push the knee when I rotate. That gives me more rotation. Okay? Okay, so take the left hand up, and then bring it, palm facing the ceiling, palm is facing the ceiling, palm is facing up, and then bring it on top of. Take it over to the right side. Over to the right side. On top of the leg. Okay, let's start again. Okay. Let's start from here. Let's start this way. Start that way. Stretch out. Stretch, putting everything out for now. Can you sit up? Good. Bend your right knee. Put the right leg flat on the floor. Put it there. Then take it over the left hand. Put it on the right side. Flat on the right side of the left leg. Flat. Good. Take your right hand and put behind you. Right hand behind you. Good. Left hand, take it up to the ceiling. Stretch your left hand up. Lean on the right. Now, bring it over the other side. Palm is facing the ceiling now. Palm facing up. And let it rest on the right thigh. The elbow should be on the right thigh. Not inside here, but on top. Okay, if you cannot go on top, extend this one a little. Extend the other one a little so that it lower. If it's too high, extend it forward so that it lower the height. But I want this one to come on top of the thigh, close to the knee. Okay? Now press it there. Palm is facing the ceiling, palm is facing up. And now look over your right shoulder. And push the knee with the left hand as you rotate. And back to front. Okay, let's do it on the other side. Okay, let's start. First of all, this hand here, that's where we started. Extend both legs for now, extend both legs. And then left hand against the thigh and right hand against the knee. Look over your left shoulder and then release the left hand and put on the floor behind you and rotate by pressing on that palm and pulling with the right hand. And back to front. Okay, now we bend the left leg, put the foot flat on the floor, left leg. And then take it over the right, on the other side of the right leg. You're holding the shin and look over your left shoulder using the pull of the shin to rotate some more. Keep rotating, keep breathing. And back to center. Back to center. Now take your right hand up. Keep this one bent. Take your right hand up. And bring it over the left leg. Bring it towards the left side. Palm is facing the ceiling. Look over your left shoulder and rotate using the elbow to push the left leg or left knee. Keep breathing and gently come out of it. Come out. Now let's do one backward bending, then the triangle, and then we stop. So we said we're going to use the camel to do backward bending, so no cobra today. So kneel up this way. Let me stay sideways so you can see what we're going to do. Okay, put your palms behind you, just on top of the buttocks or below the hips. Just there. Elbows are pushing back. Don't let the elbows go to the side, let the elbows go back. Now, push your hips forward. Look up to the ceiling with your head. Pushing back, pushing the hips forward. Take the head back and feel the stretch in the tummy. Keep pushing forward and remember to keep breathing. The chest is open. Keep breathing. You're pushing the elbows back towards the back. As you keep breathing and gently straighten, relax. 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 We're going to do it one more time with an extension. Let me show you. Watch what I'm going to do. The extension, we'll start the same way we did. Then after we get to that, we then slide the hand back down the thighs, and that allows us to push forward a little more and get some more stretching. Okay, so start here, push forward, head up, then push back, and then slide your hand down the thighs and push forward some more while the head goes back some more. The tummy is stretching as you keep breathing. Keep breathing. And gently relax. Let's stand up for the final stretch before we relax. Final stretch, the triangle. Sideways on your mat, feet apart. This is the final stretch. Okay? Point your right leg out that way. Right leg is pointing to the right, turn it, point to the right. The left comes in a little, and my chest goes back to face the front. Take your left hand up with the palm facing the head. The right hand is resting on the right leg. The palm of the left hand is facing the head. And the arm is as close to the ear as I can get it. Lock the elbow straight and slide down the right side, bringing the elbow over to the right side with the elbow locked straight. Go down as you feel comfortable going. People who are flexible can bring it to a horizontal position, but just go as far as you can in that direction. Hold it there and keep breathing. And let's come up slowly. Come up. Bring that hand down. And then the left leg out, the right leg in, and the chest is back to front. Take your right hand up. The palm is facing the head. Now slide down the left side. Bring the right hand over, keep the elbow locked straight. More flexible can bring it to a horizontal position, but just go in that direction as far as you feel comfortable going. Then hold it there and breathe. Now let's stand up. Drop your hands. And now we are ready for that final relaxation. So lie on your back. For the final relaxation, lie on your back in the corpse pose. If your lower back is complaining, bend your knees and put your feet flat on the floor. Allow your feet to be a comfortable distance apart. Your arms are, no, lie on your back, lie on your back. I'm only sitting down because I have to instruct. Lie this way, on your back, that way. Palm facing the ceiling, comfortable distance from the body, and eyes gently closed. And then you listen to me. I'll sit up so you can listen to me as we try to travel through the body with our attention. We'll put our attention to different parts of the body, and when we go there, the muscle in that part will relax. So let's start from the toes. Focus completely on the toes. Then let the awareness move from the toes over the feet to the ankles. Then continue up the lower legs in the direction of the knees. When you get to the knees, mentally check that the sides and the back of the knees are also relaxed, and continue to move up the thighs towards the hips. You get to the hips, check your buttocks, check your pelvis, and come to the waist and trace a circle around the waistline. Then bring the attention to the navel, and from there move outward over the tummy, moving from the navel outward in all directions over the tummy. When you get to the extremes, continue and wrap around to the lower back and explore the lower back. Then come to the tip of the tailbone, and from there move up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Going through the middle back, you come to the upper back. When you get to the upper back, bring the attention to the shoulder blades. From there, move sideways into the armpits, down the sides, then up the ribcage to the chest. And you explore the chest. Come to the point between the breasts, sideways onto the breasts, up to the shoulders, down the upper arms to the elbows, down the lower arms to the wrists, over the palms, fingers to the tips of the fingers, then to the back of the hands. Back to the wrists, to the elbows, shoulders. I'll get to the back of the neck. Wrap around to the throat. Come to the chin, lips, and to the cheekbones, and you explore the face. come to the tip of the nose and move over the bridge of the nose to the eyes. Check the eyeballs, the eyelids, and the eyebrows, and then continue to the forehead and to the top of the head. And now the body is completely relaxed. Now let's focus on the breathing. All attention on the breathing now. Become aware of the contact of each breath with the lining of the nostrils, going in and coming out. Feel each breath as it goes in and makes contact with the nostrils. Also notice the pause between the out breath and the next in breath. After every out breath, there's a little pause before the next in breath starts. So become aware of that also. You feel the air touching the lining of the nostrils going in. You feel the contact coming out, and you notice that pause before the next in breath. And now you notice that the breathing has become very relaxed and calm. And when the breathing becomes relaxed and calm, the mind also becomes relaxed and calm. Keep the awareness on the breathing, fully relaxed. Now become aware of a gentle movement of the chest with the breathing. Notice that chest rising gently when you breathe in. Use that focus to keep the attention on the chest. Let the awareness move from the chest to the shoulders, down to the elbows, down to the wrists, to the palms, fingers. And gently wiggle your fingers, gently. Wiggle your toes gently, keeping the eyes closed. Gently bring your feet together and stretch your hands very gently over your head and give your body a very gentle stretch. And you roll onto your right side. As you do that, allow the knees to bend and sit up quietly with the eyes still closed. Sit quietly with the eyes still closed. Mentally observe how relaxed your body is and how calm your mind is. And you affirm to yourself that when you need to relax, you will have full control to bring yourself to this level of relaxation. With that affirmation, put your palms over your face. Stroke your face down as the fingers pass the eyes. Allow the eyes to open, which marks the end of the session. Om Shanti. Okay. better.